Okay, everybody, got another video for you. One of my other custom mods. Do a lot of customizing of quadcopters, various things, 3D printers. But another one that we figured I'd bring out, let you take a look at today, is this little baby here. Well, maybe I shouldn't call it too little. What this is, for those of you that don't know, some of you might recognize it. This is a Hobbyking H4 quadcopter. It's a foldable design made out of carbon plates. Comes with some aluminum arms. Very inexpensive copter, but mine has a few upgrades to it. Couple of things that I did to it. I'll have to pretty much open it up to show you. But as you take a look at it from its basic design, you'll notice that it folds pretty nice. This is maybe we'll measure it. I think it's about 540 wheelbase, something like that. It's pretty big. So what we'll do here, we'll open it up so you get an idea of the size of this thing. It's pretty big. Let me move the camera back a little so you get a little bit of an idea of how big this thing is. It's pretty big. As we open it up here, notice that's usually like 4 points that you put screws in, but I won't put them in for the video. It's unnecessary. But if you notice, there's a KK2 on the bottom, the original KK 2.0. Didn't get 2.1 yet. Had a couple of 2.0s. Have a X8R receiver, and decided to run the Emax. Let's see what I put on here. 2213 935 kV motors. Respectable motors. They usually have pretty good deals on them on eBay, online, so pick those up. I did my best to route this as neat as possible. What you'll notice is where the motor mounts are. They're carbon fiber mounts that I got off eBay. We have a GPS antenna holder there that I'll eventually swap the flight controller out. Probably put a NASA or something like that. But also the battery we're running is, let's take a look at this battery. Oh yeah, it's 4,000 milliamp 20C, 11.1 volt, 3S battery. That's very basic, should give us a decent amount of flight time. But yeah, we'll be, experimenting with it a little bit. Custom landing gear. As you can see, the antennas on the back here. Two little antennas for the receiver. But if you notice, if you have a, oh yeah, by the way, it's one of the 4-in-1 ESCs. I got the Emaxes. Those are pretty great. Wires are pretty neat. If you notice here, one thing I needed to get to was how open the frame is. Now, when you originally buy this Hcopter, it comes with a green aluminum rectangular tube that runs through the frame, and it pretty much closes up the whole side. So once you put everything in, you have no access to your speed controllers, your wiring whatsoever. But what I decided to do was space the whole thing out with spacers and leave it open, which lightens it a little bit because it's not that whole aluminum bar that comes in there. And also it gives you access if you want to put anything in there, any FPV equipment, if you had your speed controllers that you needed to swap out really quick. Because what's this frame comes with is landing gear that fits on the bottom here. These 2 points here, one here and one here. But what happens is, let's put the landing gear on in order to get to anything inside. Once those green bars are in, you have to take the whole frame apart. and it could be pretty annoying if you, like me, a tinkerer. But yeah, that's what I did to loosen it up. So it keeps the flex down to a minimum with the frame. You notice the wiring, I did my best to run it pretty neat, so it's real simple. But yes, this is the it's a modified Hobbyking H-Copter, and it's pretty big. Okay, always say, let me bring my little 290 FPV quad in there so you can see how small that is comparing to there. Hey, as a matter of fact, while we're here, let us measure the wheelbase. Let's see. If I go from, let's get this out of the way. If I go from motor to motor point here, measure this diagonally. Oh, that is not the ruler that I need. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, back with my metric US and metric tape measure. Let's see. We're looking at a wheelbase of, oh yeah, I was a little bit off with that. What did I say, like 5 something, 4 something? Yeah. The actual wheelbase on this copter right now is actually 600, and let's say 600 and, yeah, let's look at that. 620 millimeters. So this is pretty big. One of the things that I love about this copter is, for those of you who fly big copters, you'll know how much it is a pain when you have something this big trying to transport it, get it around. If it doesn't have folding props, it's a little bit of a burden. But as you notice, this one closes up really nice, and the props sit nice and neat, and it makes it very easy to throw in a backpack. Oh yeah, this is the way I like it, like this, like so. So, as you see, it becomes a very, very small transportable copter. So, once again, that's the Hobbyking H4 project that I've been working on, and all I got to do is dial it in a little bit, and we're going to be taking it flying. But check out some of my other videos, and you'll actually see what I wound up doing with the green reinforcements that came with this H4 copter. Okay, take care, everybody. Later.